How's it going, you guys? We are up near the Ventana Wilderness today, and we're going to head up the Buckeye Trail. The first time I did this trail was a little less than a year ago, but about a year ago, and it was nice and sunny that day. Today it's raining, kind of surprisingly raining. I was not expecting rain today, and so I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film today, but we're going to still head on up this trail for about, I don't know, at least 10 miles, if I'm comfortable enough, maybe 13, but we'll see how it goes. Let's get going up this trail. Okay, things are going pretty well. We're just over a mile in, but it's a very steep mile, so but it stopped raining for the moment, and there's a little bit of blue sky behind me here, so it's looking pretty good, a lot better than it was. So again, I wasn't expecting rain this morning at all, so I expect it will clear up a bit, and hopefully we'll get some really cool views. One of the reasons why I drove all the way up here today is because there's been what they call a super bloom in California this year, and I was kind of hoping I might be able to see some of that up here, but I couldn't find any news articles about where the super bloom is on the central coast, and I think that might be because the super bloom hasn't started yet here, or maybe it won't start, but it's really down by Lake Elsinore down south in Southern California, so we'll see what we see. There's still a lot of wildflowers out here. It is still springtime. It's very green. It's very beautiful. Let's keep going up the trail. Okay, we are about 3.5 miles up right now, and walking through the trees, you would think it was still raining because now the wind has picked up a bit and it's just blowing the water off the tops of the trees. So when I came out to a clearing outside of the trees, I realized it's not raining anymore. But with the wind comes the cold because I'm pretty saturated now, pretty wet, and with the wind, it's just making it pretty cold. So I think we're gonna head out 5 miles and then I'll turn around. So we'll make this an even 10-mile run. I'm not running much right now, but we'll run a lot of the downhill. Just beautiful out here, though. It's really amazing. Nobody's out here. I did just see somebody in a tent down the trail here, but you know, pretty much I've got the place to myself. So we're gonna keep heading on up. Check out the views. All right. So I made it to this fork in the trail, and there are no signs here telling me which way to go or which trail is which. So I'm not quite at 5 miles, so I think I'm gonna head up to the top of this little peak here and maybe call it. I don't know, we'll see. The other trail right behind me here, it goes straight down into another canyon, and I don't know, right now we're only a quarter of a mile away from 5 miles, so I don't really want to drop 1,000 feet into a canyon just to have to climb back out. So let's head on up to the top of this hill here and see where we're at. Well, it's a little windy here, but the trail just ends here on this rock. So I'm gonna call it. We're close enough to 5 miles. We're about 0.1 miles away from 5. Close enough. Beautiful. Let's head back. There's still a lot of climbing just to get back to the car. So let's do it. So I had to ditch the jacket. It was just getting too warm. But I realized I made a slight error in my preparations today. Because I didn't think it was going to rain, I didn't worry about nipple chafe. And nipple chafe, I'll tell you, is a bigger problem when you're wet and you're wearing a technical shirt like this. It's the wet, it's the rain that does it. So, but I do have a tip for you. So far, I'm fine. There's no problems that I am aware of. But I do have a tip for you. They sell these like nipple protectors that you can put on when you are going to be doing a long race or you're going to be in the rain. Don't waste your money on that. Just use duct tape. It works great, and it costs like a penny or less. Do that. All right, let's go. run is done and we made it back to the car. We were about a quarter mile shy of 10 miles for some reason. I don't know why. I don't care. It was a beautiful run. It was just amazing. So great to be out there in the rain and the green hills, to see some wildlife, to see the streams flowing. It was just awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it also encourages you to get out there in the rain. Who cares if it's raining? Yeah, you get wet, but you dry. You could take a shower. Your clothes can be washed. It doesn't matter. You'll experience some of the best adventures you've ever had just heading out into the rain for a hike or a run or a bike ride, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. I sure did. So until next time.